The prophet Joseph Smith visited New York City in 1832. He stayed on Pearl Street in Lower Manhattan, where he wrote to his wife Emma about the other guests. He said they were from all parts of the world and of many races. A few months later, the Lord revealed to Joseph that people everywhere on earth would hear the gospel in their own tongue. Then the Lord gave an important scripture. It includes a special challenge for the youth of the church today. Arise and shine forth, that thy light may be a standard for the nations.
I was so excited when I first heard that they were going to have a temple in New York City.
We've been praying and fasting for a temple in this area.
I'm the first member of my family to be baptized.
I couldn't imagine living without this church.
It was very important to me that I have the ability to go to the temple.
Hi, I'm Samantha Clyde, and I go to Short Hills Ward. My name is Emmanuel McMillan, and I'm from East Orange.
When the prophet came on and said that we were going to have a temple in 2 years, it was just, wow.
El templo es tan limpio, tan precioso.
I'm so excited that the temple's coming to New York.
Nadir Tobias, Short Hills Ward.
Geraldine Richards, Irvington Ward.
I'm really excited to perform at Radio City Music Hall.
When you're here with everybody in the youth and you're rehearsing for something like this, you can really feel the spirit.
I'm excited to go to Radio City Music Hall, especially to dance, because I love to dance anyway.
I'm really excited to dance in Radio City because I've always been a fan of Riverdance, and I know they've danced on there. And then just to know that it's such a big place and that the prophet will be there and so many youth, I'm really excited to do it, but I'm also kind of nervous.
Church members in the New York region have always had a high standard of faith and service. In fact, many people don't realize that the very first Mormon pioneers to settle in the West came from the New York City area. More than 250 members of the church sailed all the way around South America to get to the West Coast, and their trip took 6 months at sea.
I would never be able to stay in a boat for 6 months, especially with no Nintendo. I don't think so.
The Tri-State Ocean Pioneers arrived on the West Coast 1 full year before Brigham Young arrived in Utah. They became a standard of hope to the thousands of church members who walked west to be together in Salt Lake City.
On the great trek across the plains, when everyone but the most feeble walked the greater part of the way, the saints would be gathered around the campfire for evening entertainment. Then songs would be sung, music played by the fiddlers, and the men and women would forget the weariness of walking 15 miles or so while they joined in dancing. Clarissa Young Decker, daughter of Brigham Young.